What's up, fight fans? I'm Jake Gatto, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome. And well, basically, man, this is a boxing video, and I want to get into something that everybody's talking about, but they're not doing it in a way where they should be, the way they should be talking about it. And what I'm talking about here is Canelo Alvarez going up against fucking Spence Jr. They're talking about this fight. This shit makes no sense at this moment. The reason why it makes no fucking sense at this moment, simply because Canelo is supposed to be doing something at 160. And he's fucking with someone who's at 147. And then, you've got Spence Jr. who just wants to take this fight because it looks like he wants to duck Crawford. And didn't I say that before he even fights Crawford, he was going to fucking go up? You know what I'm saying? And expect him to either stay at 154 or 160. He's not going to move back onto 147. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be able to fit into 147 after that fight. He's got to blow the fuck up, which he's already a fucking full middleweight, Spence Jr. that is. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. It's unfair. A lot of these Spence Jr. fans need to, and fuck your thumbs down. Give me all the thumbs down you can fucking give me, babe. All of them. Because, I'm expecting it from you fucking chumps. You know what I mean? A lot of you fucking guys, praise these fucking fake ass fighters, and these fake ass fighters ain't taking the fucking right role, which is the inevitable. Canelo Alvarez and fucking Spence Jr. do not belong fighting each other right now. Spence Jr. is supposed to be fighting the best at 147, and that's fucking Terrence Crawford. You feel what I'm saying? How the fuck you calling him the best when he ain't even throw hands with a fucking pound for pound at 147? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Allow me to be the first one to tell you guys are fucking retarded. Straight up and down. I just don't understand you. You know what I mean? All this hype about Canelo and how Canelo fought wonderfully. Okay, Canelo had a good fight with Daniel Jacobs. It was a good fight. Daniel Jacobs lost to himself. He gave up. My man wasn't throwing it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he felt Canelo's power and stopped punching and Canelo started him. It wasn't nothing like that. So let's be real about this shit. You know what I mean? I would like to see Canelo with somebody at 160 for all fucking, why? It was 11 fights or 8 fights that are left now. Only 160 pounders. Why someone for 147? And then what's fucked up even here is, let's just say he fucks up. Let's just say Canelo knocks out or just basically, outpoints Spence Jr., right? Right? Now he's got a loss. Do you think that the Crawford and Spence Jr. fight after that is going to be worth anything? No, it's not. It's not. It's not going to be worth a goddamn thing. It's not. Regardless, if he was to try to go back down to 147, of course we would know that the man already is a legit fucking middleweight by that time. Right? So it makes no fucking sense. Leave the 147 pounders at 147. Enough of this fucking trying to transition, because you guys are doing it fucking wrong. You're doing it at the wrong time, and you're doing it all wrong. You know what I'm saying? That fight right there between Canelo and fucking Spence Jr. should be after the Terrence Bud Crawford fight. You feel what I'm saying? 147, the best at 147 is supposed to meet each other before one of the best at 147 meets, one of the best at 160. What the fuck is going on here? What's going on here? Must I fix your fucking files for you motherfuckers? I don't understand this shit. And I called it. If he takes this fight on, he's definitely ducking Terrence Crawford. He would see Canelo as an easier opponent, which I think it won't be an easier opponent. Canelo will not be an easier opponent. You feel what I'm saying? Spence Jr. looked good against a shorter, fucking flat-footed Mikey Garcia. Spence Jr. himself is flat-footed. Canelo Alvarez is super flat-footed, but is very fucking, crafty. So, it's a possibility, a big possibility that Canelo Alvarez may defeat Spence Jr. if this fight was to come to fruition. So that's why I don't understand exactly why people would want this fight right now. It's so premature, all these fights. Like Mikey Garcia and Spence Jr., all these fights, people moving up to these fights should not have happened just yet. You feel what I'm saying? Mikey had something to do with 135. The fighters that are supposed to be transitioning and crossing each other to test each other are not doing it, because you got one of them saying, I want to fight, And one of them saying, oh, I'm going for my legacy, motherfuckers. That's your legacy right there. Close that division. Fight the best in that division, your original division, before you decide to move the fuck up. This is why Mikey Garcia lost. He wasn't ready. He fucking bit off more than he could chew. And I don't care if you love him. I don't care if you hate me because I'm telling the fucking truth. But the truth is the fucking truth. Now, when it comes to this Errol Spence Jr. and Canelo fight, I don't want to see this fight just yet. I'd like to see that fight after Terrence Bud Crawford. You feel what I'm saying? That's what should be happening at 147 right now with Errol Spence Jr., not Canelo. And Canelo should be fighting motherfuckers at 160. Straight up and down. Everybody at 160. He still got Andre. He still got a couple more. He still has a couple more. He still got a Charlo out there. You feel what I'm saying? Those are the fights he should be going for. No, you shouldn't be fighting nobody smaller than you for what? This is what I'm saying. But then when people start calling Canelo out and calling him a weight bully and calling him all this shit, people get mad. They start thumbing your shit down. They start calling you a racist. They start, fuck you guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I'm saying. And as for Canelo being the greatest Mexican fighter, you must be out of your fucking mind. And I'll debate anybody with that shit. You must be out of your fucking mind. This guy is not fighting great at all. His whole resume is on foam. You feel what I'm saying? This guy really needs to fight better opposition. And beating a Daniel Jacobs legitimately at 160 is a good start. Stay at 160 with 160 opponents. That's what you have to do, Canelo. You ain't got to fight nobody smaller. For what? For what? For what? Not saying that, Errol Spence Jr. is a con, but we don't want to see another, a fucking mismatch as to weights, as to weight. We don't want Terrence Bud Crawford getting ducked or skipped. We want to see this fight. And this is why I don't like Golden Boy at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Golden Boy because they're promoting transgenders into the fucking sport of boxing. You know what I mean? Which is a fucking no-no and it's disgusting and somebody's going to get hurt. Golden Boy always doing some stupid shit. Now you got Canelo who already fought someone smaller than he is. He's going to fight someone, again, who's smaller than he is. You feel what I'm saying? It's fucking up a lot of things. It's cock blocking a lot of things. You know what I mean? And Terrence Bud Crawford, my man, you need to speak up. You really need to start the shame party on Errol Spence Jr. Because Errol Spence Jr. is ducking. Straight up and down. He takes Canelo before Terrence Bud Crawford. He's ducking. I don't want to hear nothing about money. It's got nothing to do with that. The motherfucker's ducking. Otherwise than that, I'm your boy Jay Cotto, telling the truth within the sport of boxing. Otherwise than that, God bless, stay vigilant. # come back to boxing. Peace.